find that they tell us that those who do not understand history or those who don't study it, that they are deemed to repeat it. And so now we find here that we have the story of Zacharias and Elizabeth, and we find that Zacharias is of the priesthood and he's working inside of the temple, and his job is to burn the incense. Amen. He burns the incense while they come in and do what they have to do there. And so each story that we think about, when you think about your family story and you can think about the history of your family story, there are some distinct parts in every story. Amen. And so in those distinct parts in every story, you can find in every story, in your family story and everything that you watch, no matter what it is, there are a few distinct parts. Number one, you'll find there is always a hero. Amen. And so there's a hero in your story. Do you know the hero of your family? Amen. Do you know the heroes that live in your family line? Do you know the heroes? Do you know of the sacrifice and the things that some done that others didn't do? Amen. That changed the family dynamics. Amen. In your life. Amen. There's also a villain. Amen. If you will, there's also a villain in every story. Amen. There's an adversary that's always against us, that's fighting against us. Amen. They don't want to see good prevail. Amen. Then we find that every story has a problem. Amen. There's a situation, there's a circumstance, there's something that has to be dealt with, there's something that has to change, there's something that has to move. Amen. And this is why you find the hero and the villain, amen, are usually in contrast to one another over how to solve the problem, or one may be the creator of the problem or the circumstance. And then this last piece that we find, everyone that we find there is a mentor or guide.